Dear friends, welcome to our channel. Today I'm going to talk on a very interesting topic, and that is living expenses in Japan. We have received many questions on this topic through our website. Many of you have asked that what are the different costing heads in Japan, and also Tokyo being the most expensive city in the world, if we get job there, how much would we save there? What is the saving potential there, etc. etc. So I thought of answering all these questions through this video. My sincere thanks to all the viewers for their questions and interest in our channel. I also request you all to watch this video till end and subscribe to our channel as well if not done earlier. Thank you. To explain the living expenses, let me take an example of Tokyo city. We all know, as I mentioned, Tokyo is the most expensive city in the world. So salary in the Tokyo starts at around 300,000 Japanese yen, and it increases according to the experience and qualification. Let's consider the minimum wage. Supposingly one get salary of around 300,000 Japanese yen, and the different cost rates are as follows. House rent typically is between 50,000 to 60,000 yen. Internet monthly rent is 2,500 yen. Mobile expenses is 2,000 yen. Electricity, gas, water bills, etc. is around 10,000 yen. Grocery, fruits, etc. is in between 20,000 to 25,000 yen. Hoteling, chill out time, outside dinners, lunch, etc. it should be around 20,000 yen. If there is any travel required for the company purpose, company bears the cost. Company gives the pass for it. And medical insurance is given by the company. Now let's talk about the apartments and living space. Japan is very well known for small and cozy houses. The housing situation with respect to living space has improved considerably over the decades. However, you can still see many very small apartments, mainly in the large cities or in central Tokyo in particular. Most of the rooms come with tatami floor or wooden floors, while fully carpeted rooms are very rare. There is an abbreviation called LDK. The LDK stands for living, dining and kitchen area, and it is used typically in the real estate of description for the apartments. The LDK is preceded by the number of rooms. Just an example, 1K stands for one room apartment with kitchen. 1DK stands for one room apartment with dining and kitchen area. 1 LDK will stand for one room apartment with living, dining and kitchen area. In addition, most of the apartments come with a bathroom and a toilet room and an entrance area called Genkan, where typically we take off the shoes. There are a lot of fully furnished apartments in Japan, and they also have internet phones, but the monthly rent is little higher there. Now, supposingly if you want to buy a house in Japan, you have to pay the price of the house and the brokerage, which is common across all the countries. But interestingly, one has to pay additionally a Thanksgiving money, which is typically 2 months rent, to the owner as a token of love. What a nice gesture, right? I am personally impressed with this particular gesture. One important thing about house loan, that the house loan interest is very minimal and very lucrative. So Japan promotes people to buy their own houses. Also, if the company is providing the accommodation in their hostel or in their hotels, etc., then salary would be little lower accordingly. Now let's talk about mobile monthly expenses. So all mobile companies in Japan offer different plans. This plan starts from around 2,000 Japanese yen, and the expenses will be around that only. So considering the above expenses, the average monthly expenditure will be in between 100,000 Japanese yen to 120,000 Japanese yen, which means that there will be a balance of around 200,000 to 180,000 Japanese yen. Considering the income tax, which is typically 20%, the next net saving will be 180,000 to 160,000 Japanese yen. I will talk about income tax in Japan in detail in a while. So we have considered the lowest salary and highest expenses. Still, there is a saving of around 100,000 N, that is typically 1300 USD. Many companies also offer overtime allowances, so that will give an additional saving. The above examples we have taken Tokyo for the Tokyo city, but the expenses are further lower in the cities like Osaka, Kobe, Hiroshima, etc. Now let's talk about the income tax. Income tax is paid annually on the income earned during the calendar year. Before going into details, let me tell you that Japan's individual income tax, including the local taxes, are among the highest tax rates in the world. So for the tax purpose, people living in Japan are classified into 3 categories. And please remember that this categorization is not related to visa types. So first categorization is non-resident. A person who has lived in Japan for less than 1 year and does not have his primary base of living in Japan. For such category, non-residents pay taxes only on the income from the sources in Japan. They don't have to pay incomes from abroad. Non-permanent resident. A person who has lived in Japan for less than 5 years but has no intention of living in Japan permanently. So for such non-permanent residents people, they have to pay taxes on the income from abroad that does not get set into Japan. So just to clarify, for the non-permanent resident also, the income that they have earned in Japan, they only have to pay tax for that. Now let's talk about the third category, which is permanent resident. A person who has lived in Japan for at least 5 years and has the intention of staying in Japan permanently. Permanent residents pay taxes on all the income from Japan as well as abroad. Now you can see some table on the screen wherein the different tax rates are given, which is between 20% to 40%. Now let's talk about the related topic, which is national pension plan in Japan. So employees typically retire at the age of 50. Male employees they retire little later, that is at around 60 age. However, the full retirement age, which is called as FRA, has already increased from 65 to 66 years and will it will again increase over the year for 67 years. Japanese pension system is a system in which the premium paid by the working generation is paid to the current elderly. In other words, it can be said that to be based on mutual support between generations. And all people in Japan who are in between 20 and under the age 60 are obliged to join the pension system. The typical cost per month is around 16,000 Japanese yen. The payment for the employee pension is calculated as average salary multiplied by the payback rate, which is pension rate multiplied by 1/2 into the enrollment period. So just an example, if you are work in Japan for 1 year, the amount to be paid will be about the same as 1 month of your salary. Now let's talk about settling in Japan. So settling down in Japan is also much easier. Everything is online. People around are very cooperative. There are 100 yen shops across every corner of the city, and that have a lot of useful things that you need for setting up the home. So all in all, Japan as a country is a very good option for all those who are looking to work from foreign country. If you want to know anything more on this topic, any further details, etc., please reach out to us. Thanks for watching this video. Please do subscribe to our channel. Stay tuned with us to know more details on the related topic. Thank you one more time. Arigatou gozaimashita. Sayonara.